would like to call to order the regular meeting of the Board of Education of Laurel Highlands School District. At this time, we will have a silent meditation and salute to the flag. Also a silent meditation for Miss Beal and her family at this time. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, Ms. Pegg.
Here.
Here.
Mr. Elias?
Here.
Mr. Kalinsky?
Here.
Mr. Lamb?
Here.
Mr. Meadows?
Here.
Mr. Latham? 7 present, 2 absent.
Adoption of the agenda. Can we make a motion for the adoption of the agenda in a
make a
brief
motion.
executive session?
I make a motion.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. This time, I'd like to have, can we do that now? Yes. Right now, I'd like to have everybody but Mr. Yeoman in the room, and Mr. Smith possibly, and everyone else, if you would please move into the hallway for a brief executive session. Turn the recordings off, please, and make sure that everything is not on.
Let the minutes reflect that this will be a personnel matter, and you need a motion to go into executive session.
Just make
But it didn't say what it was for.
Yeah.
For person.
like for personnel reasons.
Going into, okay.
Motion.
Okay, we made a motion to return from executive session at 6:58.
Who made the motion?
Mr. Dono, and seconded by Ms. Galway.
She has to put it in minutes.
Thank you.
Second by
Ms. Galway. Okay, recognition of Laurel Highlands stakeholders. Is there anyone that would like to speak this evening on anything that's on the agenda? Okay. Can we make a motion for the approval of the minutes for the regular meeting of April 17th and special meeting of April 24th?
I make a motion. Second.
Proper motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We make a motion for the approval of the attendance records of committee meetings and work sessions. Finance, Budget, Taxation Committee meeting of May 7th, work session of May 15th.
I make a motion.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Superintendent's report. Dr. Wallace.
Thank you, Mr. Kalinsky. First, informational. Students who still need registered for kindergarten. Parents should do so with your online kindergarten registration located on our website, www.lhsd.org, or you can scan the QR code on the flyers and signs throughout our community. After registering, parents will be contacted by the elementary school to schedule their makeup kindergarten screener. Thank you so much for registering in advance. We look forward to welcoming you and your child to the LH family. Ms. Shelby Hall, Fayette CTI student, is headed to the national competition. Medical assistant senior Shelby Hall placed first in both the Southwest Regional and statewide Skills USA competition. Skills USA is a workplace development organization for career and technical education students. She will now compete at the national level in June in Atlanta. Her achievement marks the first time in 8 years that a student from our school has placed first at the state level. And Hall is the first secondary education student to compete in the national competition. Congratulations to Ms. Hall. I was at her graduation in the CTI's graduation last night. Job well done. Laurel Highlands Middle School, K-9 handlers visited the middle school in April and May. Officer Young and Corporal Marth from the Pennsylvania State Police. They educated the students on their career paths. Students were taught that you have to be an officer first, then you can be trained to be a handler. Thank you to Officer Young and Corporal Marth for their education of our students at the middle school. The Lewis and Clark expedition was taught to our students how this expedition started in Pittsburgh. A special thank you to Susan Wilson, who brought a Newfoundland to share with our students. Recently, the middle school has kicked off the Kindness Club initiative with the aspiration to go district-wide. The students will serve as ambassadors to encourage kindness throughout the school and the community. Congratulations to Laurel Highlands Middle School involving their students in the community and doing great things. Through fundraising efforts and donations, Hatfield School will be adding an additional basketball court for the playground constructed by Hatfield parent Matt George for the students to enjoy. So congratulations on those fundraisers, and to Matt George and his company for contributing to that endeavor. Thank you. At this time, I would like to thank bus driver Gary Rankin. A Hutchinson parent stated she was waiting with her first grader to board our bus. A vehicle was speeding towards the bus, even though the bus had its red lights on and crossbar activated. The bus driver's quick action of blasting the bus's horn alerted the parent to move to a safe position. This vehicle still sped by, but we were able, I think, to save a life that day, and that was due to one of our student bus drivers. So I want to let that individual know that that did not go unnoticed. So thank you for your attention to detail and keeping our students safe. Thank you. That, I believe, Mr. Kalinsky, no, it does not. The big one. The Laurel Highlands Mustang Awards are going to be cited tonight. The Laurel Highlands School District is a proud educational institution built on strong beliefs and traditions. We have instituted the Golden Mustang Award to recognize the contributions of many staff members who support these beliefs and traditions. This program aims to raise community and school awareness of staff members who exemplify our goals and missions. The intent is to acknowledge our staff that goes above and beyond, going out of their way to help others and making our district a great place. In a second, I'm going to read those names of the Golden Mustangs for this school year. And if there's any, when I call your name, if you're on this list, please stand and be recognized. Olivia Lancaster, Clark Elementary. Dan Arnold. All these are Clark Elementary. I'll let you know when I get to the next school. At Clark Elementary, Olivia Lancaster, Dan Arnold, Michaela Golden, Kenny Rockwell, Melissa Rice, Nicole Tomasic, Dave Mitchell, Daniel Ward, Christina Novelty, Michelle Halfhill, Beth Romeo, Teddy Matioski, Julian Braddock, Charles Sims, Kenny Gobach, Barb Rockwell, Bill McCumbee, and Mildred Klein. If there are any Clark Golden Mustangs, please stand. Okay. I'd like to give Clark Elementary School a round of applause for their achievements. Marshall Elementary School, Emma Gatsby, Aaron Tatlinger, Ryan Martin, Kelly Collins, Diana Banco, Trish Sperlin, Kathy Collins, Tammy Kravosky, Don Lamon, Dan Fermani, and Jessica Joseph. Any of Marshall folks in the crowd? Let's give Marshall people a round of applause for their Hatfield Elementary, Heidi Mears, Nancy Attaway, Michelle Gano, Julie Cole, Adrian Lee Duncan, Debbie Stanish, Charlie Rossiak, and Heather Chury. If any of those individuals are in the crowd tonight, please stand and be recognized. Ms. Duncan on Hutchinson Elementary, Debbie Cunningham, Paul Barkfeld, Lisa Vanek, Lisa Fields, Julie Hildot, Robbie Scott, Ted Coldren, Casey Griffiths, Michelle Jackson, and Tia Wadsworth. If you were in the audience, please stand and be recognized. Please give those folks a round of applause. LH Middle School, Mike Rosgoni, Bobby Downs, Courtney Radcliffe, Heather Landman, Tanya Green, Heather Pecan, Ron Shimko, Abigail Thomas Wingrove, Sharon Jones, Judy Ozanich, Michelle Pierce, Jill John, and Kara Hickson. If there are any middle school individuals in the crowd, please stand and be recognized. If not, give those folks a round of applause. The high school, Kathy Mahalko, Savannah Raymond, Brianna Lamon, Cindy Smith, Sandy Morris, Kathy Carter, Marianne Curdy, Pedro Savente. If any of those individuals are in the audience, please stand and be recognized. Your Congratulations to those individuals. District-wide, Mr. Randy Miller, if you're in the audience, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations. Congratulations to those folks for being nominated by your peers and colleagues for this award. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Dr. Wallace. Under Academic Foundation, there is no report this month as there was no regular meeting. So we'll move on to Comprehensive Plan, Board Policy, and Public Relations Committee. Mr. Donato.
Thank you, Mr. Quincy. There's nothing new to report on the policy committee.
Thank you, Mr. Donato. Under Curriculum Committee, Ms. Conway.
Thank you, Mr. Colenso. C1, I'd like to approve the educational service agreements between the Intermediate Unit 1 and the Laurel Highlands School District for the 2024-2025 school year.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
C2, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to approve the lease agreement for the pre-K counts classrooms with Private Industry Council of Fayette, Westmoreland Counties, and the Laurel Highlands School District for the 2024-2025 school year.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries.
C3, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to approve the Allegheny Intermediate Unit Comprehensive Agreement between the AIU and the Laurel Highlands School District for the 2024-2025 school year.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
C4, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to approve student-teacher placements from Penn West, California for the fall semester of the 2024-2025 school year from Tuesday, August 27th, 2024 to Friday, December 6th, 2024.
I'll second it.
Proper motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries.
C5, I'd like to put in the form of a motion the approval of textbook purchases for the 2024-2025 school year using grant funding found in Exhibit B.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, Kim?
Mrs. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Lamb?
Yes.
Mr. Meadows?
Yes.
Mr. Donato?
Yes.
Mr. Elias?
Yes.
Mr. Raymond?
Yes.
Mr. Colenso?
Yes.
7 yeas.
Motion carries.
C6, I'd like to put in the form of a motion the adoption of cyber school format beginning 2024-2025 school year found in Exhibit C.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, Kim?
Mrs. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Lamb?
Yes.
Mr. Donato?
Yes.
Mr. Elias?
Yes.
Mr. Colenso?
Yes.
Mr. Meadows?
Yes.
Mr. Raymond?
Pass.
6 yeas, 1 pass, 2 absent.
Motion carries.
C7, I'd like to put in the form of a motion permission to approve the out-of-attendance area update, which states that effective with the 2024-2025 school year, all kindergarten through grade 5 out-of-attendance area requests will be denied. This continues the procedures implemented 13 years ago.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
C8 is informational. The high school is proud to announce that Mr. Jeremy Bryson and his students won a national financial literacy competition by earning the most points. More information to come, but the high school is the first place winner and has won an Intuit-sponsored event worth up to $50,000, including a celebrity appearance and much more. Congratulations. C9 is informational. National Teacher Appreciation Week was the week of May 6th through the 10th, 2024. We congratulate teachers for their dedication to the district and to their students. Donuts for breakfast were sent to the schools in appreciation. That concludes my report, Mr. Colenso.
Thank you, Ms. Conway. Building and Grounds Committee, Mr. Meadows.
Thank you, Mr. Clancy. I'd like to thank Mr. Galino for his report. And again, I'd like to thank Mr. Galino and his staff for their hard work. A lot of people think we're moving into the wind down of the end of the school year. For the buildings and grounds folks, it's now leading to be our busy time of year. So I know we have a long summer ahead of us, but I know we're in for a good fight. Continue to make everything look good, work with Mr. Galino. I really appreciate it, all the hard work you guys do every day. Buildings and grounds, number one, I'd like to put in the form of a motion, approve permission to provide matching funds for the Marsh Elementary School roof project if grant monies are awarded to the school district.
I second.
A motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, Kim.
Mr. Meadows?
Yes.
Mr. Denona?
Yes.
Mr. Elias?
Yes.
Mrs. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Lamon?
Yes.
Mr. Raymond?
Yes.
Mr. Valencia?
Yes.
7 yeas.
Under buildings and grounds, number two, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to approve permission to award lawn tractor bid to Sunset Outdoor Supply, the sole bidder.
We have a second.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion?
What is the cost?
I think it's right around $30,000.
Roll call, Kim.
Mr. Meadows?
Yes.
Mr. Denona?
No.
Mr. Lamon?
Pass.
Mr. Raymond?
No.
Mrs. Conway?
No.
Mr. Elias?
Pass.
Mr. Valencia?
Pass.
I have 1 yea, 3 nays, 3 pass.
And Ash is wishing to change, although it's not going to affect the vote. Motion fails.
That concludes my report, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Meadows. Finance, Budget, and Taxation Committee. Mr. Raymond.
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to approve the bank reconciliation and board summary report found in Exhibit D.
I'll second that.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the payment of the bills found in Exhibit E.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, Kim.
Mr. Raymond?
Yes.
Mr. Meadows?
Yes.
Mr. Lamon?
Yes.
Mr. Elias?
Yes.
Mr. Denona?
Yes.
Mrs. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Valencia?
Yes.
7 yeas.
The investment report in Exhibit F is informational. Make a motion to approve the federal report found in Exhibit G.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Make a motion to approve the student activity and athletic fund reports found in Exhibit H.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Make a motion to approve the tentative budget and setting of date for adoption of the final budget for the fiscal year 24-25 found in Exhibit I. The date for the final budget adoption will be Wednesday, June 19th, 2024. Work session will be on Monday, June 17th, 2024. Work session will start at 5 p.m. in the boardroom, and the regular meeting will start at 6 p.m. and will be held in the school library. The tentative budget is $63,657,431.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, Kim.
Mr. Raymond?
Yes.
Mr. Meadows?
Yes.
Mr. Lamon?
Yes.
Mr. Elias?
Yes.
Mr. Denona?
Yes.
Mrs. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Valencia?
Yes.
7 yeas.
Make a motion for approval of payment to the Fayette Area Career and Technical Institute in the amount of $1,335,207 for the current 23-24 school year.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pardon me. Roll call, Kim.
Mr. Raymond?
Yes.
Mr. Denona?
Yes.
Mrs. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Elias?
Yes.
Mr. Lamon?
Yes.
Mr. Mr. Meadows?
Yes.
Mr. Kalinsky?
Yes.
7 yeas.
Someone needs to make a motion to elect a board treasurer for a one-year term beginning on July 1st, 2024. I am the current treasurer.
I'd like to make a motion to have Randy Raymond continue as board treasurer, 1-year term beginning July 1st, 2024.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, Kim.
Mr. Meadows?
Yes.
Mr. Lehman?
Yes.
Mr. Elias?
Yes.
Mr. Denona?
Yes.
Mrs. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Raymond?
Abstain.
Mr. Kalinsky?
Yes.
6 yeas, 1 abstention.
That's all I have, Mr. Kalinsky. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Raymond. Health, Nutrition, and Foods Committee, Ms. Conway.
Thank you, Mr. Kalinsky. FS1, I'd like to put in the form of a motion the cafeteria report found in Exhibit J.
Second move.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
FS2 is informational. The Laurel Highlands Summer Foods Program will be operating this summer at various sites across the district. Please visit the lhsd.org website to find out the operating times and locations of our program.
So moved.
FS3, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to approve staffing for the summer food program found in Exhibit K.
So moved.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
That concludes my report, Mr.
Thank you,
President.
Ms. Conway. Security Transportation Committee, Mr. Meadows.
I have nothing to report at this time, Mr. Kalinsky.
Thank you, Mr. Meadows. Human Resource Committee, Ms. Conway.
P1, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to approve additional substitute professional employees found in Exhibit L.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
P2, there are no requests for retirement or other leaves or resignations at this time. P3, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to approve leave for professional employee A for the 2024-2025 school year. Employee will be using 1 semester of sabbatical leave and 1 semester of accumulated days. This leave is for restoration of health.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, Kim.
Mrs. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Meadows?
Yes.
Mr. Raymond?
Yes.
Mr. Denona?
Yes.
Mr. Elias?
Yes.
Mr. Lehman?
Yes.
Mr. Kalinsky?
Yes.
7 yeas.
P4, there are no conference requests at this time. P5, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to approve additional substitute employees for support personnel found in Exhibit L.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries.
P6, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to accept the retirement of Pam Fermani, custodian at Marshall Elementary School, 7A to 3P shift, 10.5-month position, effective June 13th, 2024.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I'd like to thank Ms. Fermani for 21 years of service to the district. We appreciate you being here and doing your job every day.
P7, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to accept the retirement of Charles Curley, Master Brite Maintenance Department, effective April 30th, 2024.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries.
Also like to congratulate Mr. Masterberry on his future in retirement. He had 21 years of service with the district. Thank you for your service here.
P8, I'd like to put in the form of a motion the update on paraprofessional placements found in Exhibit M.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries.
P9, I'd like to put in the form of a motion to accept the retirement of Rachel Lindsay, paraprofessional aide, Marshall Elementary School, effective May 21st, 2024.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
We'd like to thank Ms. Lindsay for 19 years of service. She was a great individual to have working your building. She worked with me when I was at Marshall. Great individual, great person, so thank you for your years of service.
That concludes my report, Mr. Kalinsky.
Thank you, Ms. Conway. Athletic and Extracurricular Activities Committee, Mr. Lamb.
Thank you, Mr. Kalinsky. Under AE2A, I'd like to put in the form of a motion the selection of Lucy Cease for the 9th grade cheerleading sponsor per the recommendation of the head varsity sponsor, Christy Hopkins.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Under AE3A, award coach contract extensions, that's under Exhibit O. That would be for the head varsity boys track coach, Robert Costello, head varsity girls track coach, Cheryl Pegg, and head varsity softball coach, Patrick Livingston. I'd like to put that in the form of a motion at this time.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay.
There were 3 individuals, right?
I did read 3.
Okay, that's what.
Motion, AE1.
Yeah. I was gonna remind you,
AE1
Don.
was scratched up, Doc. You said that was.
We tabled that one because there's still bidding going on.
Gotcha, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Under AE1A, that's been
Tabled.
tabled for the present time. Yeah, now I did mention the 3 names, Costello, Pegg, and Livingston, so
Thank you.
Motion to table.
I'd make a motion.
I'll second it then.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Mr.
Any
Lin-
opposed?
The table AE1.
Mr. Kalinsky, that concludes my report.
Thank you,
sir.
Mr. Lamon. Legal advisements, agreements, and solicitors report, Mr. Frankhauser.
Nothing at the board level at this point. We do have one arbitration pending that we'll keep reporting to you on. And we are also continuing to meet to discuss the various tax assessment appeals to determine the next course of action in negotiating those matters and obtaining the professional services needed for appraisals. That's all that I have.
Thank you, Mr. Frankhauser. Under general matters, Career and Technical Institute report, Mr. Meadows.
Nothing to report at this time.
Thank you.
We'll continue to negotiate the instructor's contract at the CTI. The next meeting is June the 3rd at 10 o'clock at the CTI.
Thank you, Mr. Frankhauser. Intermediate Unit 1 report. Okay.
We have one addendum item that was added. I would like the board to consider a motion to table A1A of the addendum.
Make a motion.
Second.
A motion has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Under other business, public comment. Okay. I would like to make a motion for adjournment. Would anybody like to make a motion for adjournment?
I make one. I'll second.
Motion for adjournment has been made and seconded. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.